Milan, one thing TJ has talked about in terms of your development is your activity, movement with the ball, without the ball. How would you describe the concerted effort you made to improve in that area? And B, how did that take a hit when you got to sit for almost a month, but at the same time maybe improve your mental focus to come back and have that type of activity you've had?
I think I'm still getting better at kind of moving without the ball and trying to be more like, for example, just like Steph Curry, obviously not as good, but try to move that much. Like you can see how much he moves throughout the game and how much he impacts winning. So just kind of move like that. And when I went out, it was kind of just kind of watch the game and see where I can impact it. And that was one way I can impact it. So coming back, knowing that just moving without the ball is huge for myself to get myself shots, and if the guy's sticking close with me, get driving lanes downhill for my guards.
And TJ also said that oftentimes it takes guys a while to understand that when you expend a lot of energy on the defensive end, it's not like, oh, you don't have much left for the offensive end. It actually helps you on the offensive end. Even, he said, I don't mind if Milan gets a foul here and there just to establish that toughness. Is that something you grow into over time where it's like you work that hard on that end, you're not losing something, you're actually enhancing your ability to do something on the other end?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he always says when I do physical things, I play better. So when I box out really hard, most likely the shot's going to go in. That's what he thinks. Just playing defense, following, hacking someone, just doing those physical things, he really likes that, and it reflects on the offense end. When I do that, shots go in.
Growing up, Milan, were you ever a physical player at the Y or in the driveway or anything?
Nah, I wouldn't really say. So I was always kind of a shooter, tall, skinny guy. So I was never really physical, but that's what all the coaches get on me for, being more physical and quicker, being more agile on defense. So I think it's something that I definitely worked on coming here. It was a big weakness in my game, and TJ and the staff's done a great job of getting me more physical.
And Brandt, I can remember talking earlier in the season, guys said how much you kind of crave contact and physicalness down low. Are you still feeling that way, a lot of the way through this Big 12 season?
Yep. No, I pride myself on my physicality and just want to keep on doing that and hit as hard as I can each night.
And about that, TJ talked about after the Oklahoma State game, kind of rededicating to competitive physical nature and practice. Is that something you've sensed these last few days?
Definitely, for sure. I was a bit lax on when we went to Oklahoma, and so just kind of getting that back into that mentality of hit first and hit off and hit hard. So,
TJ, somebody said, we're not going to beat up on each other all week and then go easy on our opponent. What do you think kind of that means? Is it sometimes kind of easy to maybe ease up in a game when you've been doing it all week? What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's not like we've been going at each other and we're just iron sharpening iron the whole time, just hitting each other. But just because it's somebody else doesn't mean we can ease up at all. It's just keep on pushing and keep bringing that same physicality the whole time.
Brandt, tomorrow's obviously senior night. Only 1 year here at Iowa State, but what do you feel like you learned about yourself or how to be successful here at Iowa State in the one season you've spent here?
I mean, I think just coming to a much bigger program and bigger conference and more physical and everything like that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of winning, but also just learning about myself and how much I can bring to the table and just kind of, I guess I'd say, yeah.
Along the same lines, how appreciative are you that you were able to come into a program and be ranked in the top 10 all year, likely have an opportunity to make a deep run in the NCAA tournament, things that I don't believe you've done previously in your career?
It's unbelievable. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so glad of all the success we've had and stuff. And now I'm just super appreciative for the staff and everybody taking a chance on me and bringing me in. It's meant everything to me.
Milan, one for you about the senior class. You've seen two now here at Iowa State. What do you feel like this group specifically has brought with guys like Brandt, Curtis, a 2-year player that you spent time with as well?
Winning. I feel like they brought winning to the table. They contribute in every possible way, in their own ways too. But, I mean, Kurt, Keyshawn, Brandt, Izzy, think he's not a senior. He is? He got one more year. But all those guys, they bring something to the table, and it's really valuable. So just one last game in Hilton with those guys, it's going to be special. It's going to be a great game with them.
For both of you guys, what would you say makes TJ unique from some of the coaches you've had, all throughout your basketball career from younger till now, and just what makes him successful?
I would say what he brings to the table and what he does every day. He's never an inconsistent guy. He's very consistent. So even if he's sick, he's going to show up and do the same things every day. It doesn't matter, and I think that's a good attribute as a leader to have, and it kind of we all see that, what he does every day.
Brandt, it feels like your offensive progression has really improved throughout the season. How have you felt like your play on offense has been, not just with rebounding, but with scoring as well?
I think it's just come with the physicality piece. Just going and hitting first and stuff just gives me more and more confidence in everything I do. And getting on the glass and getting rebounds, I can know it. And spreading it out to my teammates and stuff just gives me that much more confidence. And then when I have the opportunity to score, I'm just that much more confident to take the shot and make it.
And for you, Brandt, same question that Milan responded to. Just what would you say makes TJ unique from all the coaches you've dealt with in your past?
Milan hit on a lot of what I was going to say, but the one other thing is just the commitment to winning and just being an everyday guy and just keeping a really high standard for all of us and showing it by example.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.